They don't feel like they're learning. They feel isolated. They're depressed. They miss their friends. They miss that socialization. They miss school.
I'm Jeffrey DeShott, Editor-in-Chief of Delaney Griffin newspaper, and today I'm at Perry Hall High School where a rally is being held to reopen Baltimore County public schools. With COVID-19 spreading rapidly throughout the United States, many school districts, including our own Baltimore County Public Schools, have transitioned to fully online learning. Frustrated parents and members of the community have come together at multiple rallies to express their dissatisfaction with online learning.
We've been trying to be actively engaged stakeholders through emails and making our requests for a choice, holding rallies and speaking with the press. We continue to be ignored.
The group has even started a new parent-student coalition that they hope will become a stakeholder and give them a voice in the decisions made by the county. Mary Taylor, COO of the new coalition, voiced her objections to the ongoing virtual learning environment.
For students to actually have to sit in front of a laptop for 10 months and going, it's starting to really take its toll.
BCPS parent and administrator of reopened Baltimore County Public Schools, Amy Adams, explained her position on BCPS's plan for reopening.
I feel that their reopening plan is very long and a bit confusing, and it seems like it's still being discussed rather than being implemented and actually moving towards bringing you guys back to school.
In addition to founding the first Baltimore County Public Schools Parent-Student Coalition, the group has also sought the help of Pat McDonough and the Super Citizen Conservative Multimedia Network.
Why this organization has come together, meaning the parents and the students, is because of a lack of communication and accountability from the board. They've been trying, this group and other groups have been trying for months and years to communicate with these people, and they do not communicate. They cover up things.
Wayne C. Markey is the lawyer that is filing the legal claim against BCPS, alleging decreasing of quality education with lack of in-person learning.
But there's a constitutional right to have a free public education under the Maryland Constitution and the federal Constitution. And the fact that you have a little bit of pandemic that goes on doesn't give our elected leaders the right to suspend your civil rights, your constitutional rights. There's got to be an end to it.
Many teachers have expressed their dissent over the returning to schools without a widespread vaccine, and cases in Maryland being some of the highest we've ever seen.
Well, I don't want to feel like that we're beating up on teachers, because we do get that comment a lot to us, that we're not respecting teachers, and that's far from the truth. We have developed relationships with many teachers that are in our group, and many teachers want to go back. They don't feel that the union is speaking for them. The union may be speaking for some teachers, but they're not speaking for all teachers. So teachers actually felt comfortable enough to come forward and say, I'm willing to go back into the classroom and teach without the fear of retribution from their employer or the unions or their peers. Then we probably would have a large majority of teachers who would come back into the classroom now, even without the vaccine.
Well, the metrics indicate that it's okay to go back. The governor really handles the question you're talking about, and he said they will be disciplined, or the system will be disciplined. And I feel that's fine. There's a job for them to do. There's no reason why they can't go back. And if they don't go back, then they have to suffer the consequences. A lot of teachers want to go back, though. A lot of them want to go back. And the vaccination is like for all of us. I mean, I'm not a big guy on vaccinations, but I'm going to do it because, you know, this thing is dangerous. But the metrics are clear. Nationally, the president has said, go back. The governor has said, go back. So if the teachers don't want to go back after they've been vaccinated, or even if they haven't, they, like any other employee for any other job, will have to suffer the consequences.
With so much uncertainty during this pandemic and the reopening of schools, time will only tell if the strides made by this group prove to be effective. I'm Jeffrey DeShott, Delaney Griffin News.